Hi everyone! Today we're going to make a fun spring craft with some sponges. It's called sponge painting. Let me tell you the supplies you're going to need. Sponges, some water, a Sharpie marker, some paint, something to squirt your paint onto, some paper. You can use any color you want. You can also use any paint colors you want too. Some sharp scissors and someone to help you when it's time to cut, and some crayons for after your painting is dry. If you need to pause the video to go collect your supplies, you can do that. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do is decide what shapes you want to put on your sponge. I have done 3 already: a flower, a little chick or a little duck, and a butterfly. This time I'm going to try to make a ladybug. So what you're going to do with your Sharpie marker and your sponge is draw a ladybug or whatever shape you want to make right on your sponge. You might need to have someone help you, like a mom or a dad or grandma or grandpa or your older brothers or sisters. So go ahead and try to draw a shape. The butterfly is pretty easy. Try to draw a shape on your sponge. Okay, here is the ladybug I drew on my sponge. I know it doesn't look much like a ladybug now, but after I put it on my paper, I'm going to use my crayons to decorate it, and then it will look more like the ladybug. So after you draw it, go ahead and cut it out. It's going to be kind of hard, so you might have to have help from somebody because you have to use very sharp scissors to get through the whole sponge. Go ahead and cut it out. Okay, here's my ladybug all cut out. Next, what we're going to do is put paint on it. Now, if you're using an old sponge, you might have to add a little bit of water. This one is nice and soft because I just took it out of the package. But this one, my little duck, is not. You can hear it's kind of hard because this has been sitting for a while since I made it. So you can run this under your sink and get a little water on it. You only need a little bit. You don't want there to be so much water that you have to squeeze it out. Or what I like to do is just pour a little bit of water onto a plate and dip my sponge right in it until it gets wet. That's all you need, just a little bit, okay? Then what you do is take your paint and whatever you have to squirt paint in and put a little bit right in the middle. You don't need a lot of paint. Then take your sponge and dip it in the paint till the whole thing is covered. You don't want a lot of paint on your sponge. Once you have the whole sponge covered with paint, you're ready to start on your paper. Figure out where on your paper you want to put your shape and push it down. Not real hard, just a little bit. And there I have my ladybug. After my paint dried, I used my crayons to decorate my picture. You can see here I made a green butterfly with this sponge and a purple flower with this sponge, and then I used my crayons to decorate. I have a yellow sun. I used my green crayon to make a stem for the flower, and I used some blue and some pink and some orange to decorate my butterfly. I even added some little antennas on him. Next, we're going to work on coloring our ladybug. Okay, now I'm going to use my black crayon to work on my ladybug that I painted. First, I'm going to add 6 legs. All bugs and ladybugs have 6 legs, 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to add 2 black eyes. 1, 2. Then on the ladybug's back, there's spots. You can make as many as you want if you did a ladybug. I'm just going to do 2 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can draw anything I want in the background. Maybe I'll make a sun or a rainbow on this ladybug. I hope you all had fun doing our sponge painting craft. Bye!